You're watching Around Town with Henry Dormann.
Around Town is sponsored by Chemung Canal Trust Company. They're really nice people. Trust is their middle name. Service is their motto. And I like them a lot, and that's why I bank there. If you ever come by to look me up, I'll be in the vault. Safe place. Hello there. Guess where? You're never going to find this. This is Abby Yentzer, and her family owns a place called The Great Escape at the Arnott Mall. And this is a place that's in a secret room. You can't go back. In fact, they won't let us back there because they don't want to tell us what's happening in the secret room. But this is a thing that is sweeping the country. Every state is having these things, and it's a wild experience and safe, and you're in there as the moderator.
I am. I am your adventure guide.
Your adventure guide.
Yes.
What a terrific idea this is.
Yes.
Now, I don't understand, except that there's a room with a wall here that we can't go into. Explain to us what is happening in there. Is this something I'm going to really be safe in doing?
Yes.
Or am I too old for this, or can we do it at any age?
Nobody's too old. We recommend about...
She's very charming.
Thank you. We recommend about 10 and up is the best age, just because some of the clue sets and the puzzles might be a little bit more difficult. However, there is no age limit. If anybody would like to bring in even a baby, they could carry a baby on their back and go into the escape room. So it's completely safe. We have one escape room currently. It is the archaeologist escape room. And the way that it works is you go into the room with a group of up to 8 people. Unless you book a private room, then you can put 10 people in the room. And you have to search the room for different clues, puzzles, key codes, try and solve them, and then escape within the hour. So there's an actual, there's like a storyline that we tell you before you go in the room, and there's an actual object that you have to find in order to escape the room successfully. Otherwise, we will let you out at the end of the hour. But
What do you win if you get out?
We have a little gift for you at the end. However, the satisfaction of winning might just be enough for this one.
It must be very popular.
It is popular. It's been growing in popularity for sure.
I hear this is the new fad, that everybody is trying to do this. Are you going to have competition?
Well, it is kind of a competition in itself. I know a lot of people that are competitive for the time. So if you're able to escape before the hour is up, a lot of times people take pride in that. I've had one group that successfully completed it with 10 minutes to spare. That's the best one so far.
They must be so excited and proud.
Yes, yes.
And and it's really what, $28 per person?
Yep, $28 per person, or if you do the private room, it's just a $200 flat rate, so that it shaves off like $8. We also do coupons and promotions on Facebook.
But what a terrific idea. Who came up with this?
Well, I'm not 100% sure. I heard that somebody in, I believe in Europe or somewhere around there, it kind of started the idea. And then it ended up coming to the U.S. So for us, it started on a family vacation. We were looking for something to do, and escape rooms popped up, and this is when we hadn't really heard of them before.
Where did you see it?
In Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Correct.
What in the world brought you to Nashville?
Just vacation.
Not even Elvis.
Just vacation. We were just vacationing, driving through, and we checked one out in the middle of a field. It was kind of an interesting situation, and then when we tried it, we were hooked. So we decided to bring one back to our area and see how it would take off, and we're excited to be here. We think it's an exciting thing.
It doesn't look like it's a big investment. You do the interior of the store and have a lot of games, and the room itself. So it's a pretty economical thing to invest in.
It's definitely something that is worth investing in. We put some hard labor into building the room ourselves. We put all these clue packets together as well. So this is something that, as I said, it's a family-run business. This is something that my family definitely put some time into.
But she's the personality in the family, as you can tell. Her parents said, no, interview her. She's much more personal.
That is true.
It's true.
A little bit.
So you must have your hand in everything here. This is
quite a
part of
lot.
what you love to do.
Yes, I enjoy. I love socializing with people and meeting new people, so it's definitely a good opportunity.
What's going to be the next room?
I can't really release that yet, but it's in the process.
Boo hiss. It's going to be here?
Yes, yep. We currently have 3 facilities here. This first room has a bunch of board games and demo games that people can play as well. And then the other facility that's currently open, we have different artists working on murals. So that's been in process. So we want it to be an interactive game store, both with the escape rooms and board games.
How will that escape room that you just mentioned work with all the artists?
It'll be in a completely different area of the room. So we'll create another escape room in the back of the facility or in another facility. We have 3 facilities, so one of them will just completely be escape rooms is what we're thinking.
And you devise all this yourself?
The family did, yes.
The
yep.
family?
Yep,
How many
all
in
of
the
us.
family?
There's 5 of us.
5?
Yes, yep.
Mama, Papa, and 3?
Yes, correct.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
How about that?
yeah. We
What
all
are they,
have our little
brothers or
part.
sister?
Brother and sister.
Brother and sister. And they work here too?
Yep, they do.
They do? What do they do?
They do. My brother leads some of the card games here, some of the game nights. We have game nights on Tuesdays and Thursdays and every 2nd and 4th Monday.
What does that cost?
That's free, absolutely free. We want people to be able to come and enjoy their time here. So just
You look
relax.
so happy and smiling, and just,
Yeah.
it's like everybody should come in and say hello to you.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's a fun place to be.
Now, if
So.
they want to reach you, can they call you on the phone or on the web?
Yep. We have all of the above. We have our website, which is greatescapeadventures.net. We have our phone number here, which is 873-7108, and we have our Facebook page as well. You can search for us at Great Escape Adventures. And we have an email, GEA@greatescapeadventures.net. So there's all those different ways that you could contact
No, but
us.
really, here we are doing a television interview,
Yes.
going to millions of people in the area. You've got to tell us
Yes.
what's inside the room.
That's something that you'll have to find out. I can say that it is the Archaeologist Escape Room, so there's some themed items in there.
Is Harrison Ford in there?
No, Harrison Ford is somewhere in this facility, though. So,
She's mysterious.
yes.
It must be a lot of fun for you, Sue, you and the family, to see the success of this.
It's definitely exciting. Yeah, we're hoping to
Okay.
see even more success. We'll see how it goes.
Can I ask you a personal question? What are you going to say? Yes, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21, and you've
Yes.
accomplished all of this, and you're really running this for the family.
Yeah, I definitely have my hand in it. It's a learning experience for all of us, but it's definitely been a great opportunity.
Do they pay you enough?
Yes.
They do,
In ways, yes.
in ways.
Yes, yes.
You get to go in the room for free.
Oh, yeah. I go in the room a lot.
Do you find certain people that come here to experience this can be a pain in the neck or unusual or colorful or colorless? Or do you have any funny stories about them?
Oh, goodness. Every single group that has gone through has honestly been colorful. And I love that because I get to go into a room for an hour and really get to see people's personalities, because it's when they're interacting in order to find and solve these puzzles and clues to find this object at the end and escape the room. You see leadership in people. You get to see just the laughs. You get to see the stress, but then the relief, and it's really cool to see people's personalities in the room. So
You do a really terrific job.
thank you.
Your enthusiasm spills over.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
One
thank
of these
you.
days, I'm going to go in and do this.
You should.
It's going to be an experience. I
Yes.
may never come out. And oh, there's Harrison Ford now.
Yes.
We see Harrison
Right around the
Ford
corner.
right around the corner.
Yes.
I will be here. Hurry. I will meet you in the room. I dare, right?
You dare.
I'm safe.
Yes.
Around Town with Henry Dormann will return in a moment.
Life, it never stops moving, getting from here to there, managing long hours at work, juggling a busy home. You need a bank that keeps up. That's Chemung Canal Trust Company. Bank online, bank with our mobile app, deposit a check with your smartphone, open an account at Chemung Canal, and bank with us anywhere, anytime. Chemung Canal Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Yeah, it's going down. We about to live it up, y'all. Let's go.
It's a big world, and now we're loving this town. It's our turn, so put your hands up. We on the big screen, and everybody's here living out our dreams. dreams. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Don't be scared, take a chance. Come on, give me a hand. It's time to laugh, time to smile. Now let's get up and dance. Come on, everybody, let's live it up. Let it out if you can't get enough. This right here gon' make you jump, jump, jump. This is home. This is the place. We break it out, we sing it loud, scream and shout. This is home. Hey, yeah. This is home.
My name is Joe Veras, and I'm the Chief Meteorologist at WENY. The Twin Tiers is home for me. This is where I live, this is where my family lives, this is where we own our home, this is where my children were born. I love this community. I love the fact that everyone rallies around each other. People know each other, people have each other's backs. I don't think you would see that in some bigger cities. We know each other, we help each other out. This is a great community to live in. This is home.
We now return to Around Town with Henry Dormann.
You remember that there was an old movie I remember when I was growing up called Laura, and it was a big hit. And it was Laura da da dee da da dum da dum. It almost won an Academy Award. Now we have a present-day Laura, and this is her. No connection to the movie. I just wanted to sing a little bit to start things off well. So she is the owner, and her father started this gymnastics club. What's it called?
Elmira Gymnastics.
Elmira Gymnastics, and unlike other gyms, I just learned something myself, that the gym is where you do these things. Gymnastics is what you see on the Olympics, where they twirl and go up and down. And do you do this too?
Not as much anymore, but I did for a long time.
Wow, you must be supple, as they say.
Yeah.
Mine are not supple anymore.
No.
Now, how do you do this? Is it something that anybody can do? Do you have to be careful? Do you have to be of a certain age? Do you have to be young
No.
to do it?
No, we actually have a new program that we just started a year and a half ago. We have a trainer who is certified in gymnastics bodies training, which is more geared toward adults. And so we have a lot of adults who will come in for the first time, and they start with more mobility and strength work. They're not working on handstands or cartwheels yet, but they're working on getting their body into a good shape where they actually could start doing gymnastics.
The cartwheels you're talking about, they were doing back there, where they actually go over and,
Oh yeah.
and on the hands and everything else?
Yep.
God,
Yep.
I'm exhausted just thinking about this. I'd collapse, wouldn't I?
Eventually.
Eventually, but I'd
Yeah.
have to work a lot for
We'd
it.
get you there.
Yeah, you would.
Yep. Most of our gymnasts start at 1.5 to 2 years old. And our program is mostly from that through 8, 9 years old is the bulk of our gymnasts. But we have them as young as babies who are crawling up through high school students who are doing actual gymnastics on a regular basis.
Is this expensive?
Not when you get started. Once you get to the competition level, the expenses do go up. We have a lot of fundraisers we do for our competitive team to try to help offset the travel expenses.
Most people don't go to the Olympics, though. for
No,
this.
no, they do
So
not.
it can't be that expensive if you're just doing it in the neighborhood.
Correct. Yeah.
But it must be a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. It is.
It's amazing, you know, when you hit 65, you look so good still. Sorry.
No.
I thought she'd come back with a funny on that one, but she took it seriously. You have this entire place.
Yes.
And what are these things on the floor called?
Where, behind us?
No, these mats where you
Oh.
bounce up and down.
So this is the floor exercise. We're actually on the non-sprung section. The section behind us where the kids are tumbling, it is a spring floor. So as you walk across it, you'll feel it give, and it helps to reduce the wear and tear on the kids' joints as they're tumbling.
And next door you have a full gymnasium.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we
What
offer.
an investment you have.
Yes.
This, I mean, you must have made a lot of money to do this.
It has been a long process. We started in 1981, and it's been a lot of years of building up the program as we went along. Yeah, we've added a lot of things. We now offer a dance program. We have mixed martial arts. We have a fitness center. We have a lot of different neat things that are going on. We just started, our newest hit is the warrior training.
Warrior training.
Yep, it's based on
Hey,
the,
hey!
Yeah,
I can do that.
It's based
Scared
on
me there.
the TV show American Ninja Warrior. And so we have kids who will come in and do obstacles throughout the gymnastics club, and they absolutely love it. It's a new
It's
thing.
amazing the influence of television,
Yes.
even regular shows, on things like exercise and like gymnastics.
Yep. Yep.
Do you come here every day yourself?
Yes, I do.
You're here. So if people want to reach you, they can phone.
Yep.
What's the number?
607-733-0145.
Website?
ElmiraGymnastics.com.
And is it an expensive thing? You said it wasn't too expensive until it gets later on, but what's
Correct.
typical? You have to enroll?
Our gymnasts usually come once a week, and the monthly fee would be $50 to $60 per month, depending on how long they're in the gym.
The gymnast is one you call the one who comes in to do the gymnastics?
Yes.
Not the trainer?
Correct.
You're
Yeah.
the trainer?
Our coaches are the people behind us telling them what to do, making sure they stay safe and teaching them new skills.
You say things very well.
Thank you.
You've been doing it a long time.
I have been.
And you love what you're doing.
I do. I
You seem
absolutely
so
do.
happy in it. This is a way to stay young.
It is.
It's a funny thing, but you look pretty good. In fact, you look terrific. But when from the neck up, you don't have a wrinkle. What kind of exercise
they're
do you do
there.
for that?
I run after my children. That might be it. I don't know.
How many do you have?
3 girls.
Are they involved in the program?
They all are.
They
yes.
are, really?
Yep.
Good. Boy, you keep them going, you'll be teaching them to cook and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes? Wonderful. We find so many fascinating places, not only in Elmira, but in the surrounding areas, and such nice people, and such a delight to do business with, and she's one of them. And you should call her up and come and see her. You don't mind if they come and see you,
Not at all. Please come in.
because she can tell you just what you might like to do and what you could do and how it would benefit you. And she's going to try to teach me something. Maybe over the hill, but we're going to try. Is there anything that somebody should know when they're looking into this? You have to be careful not to get it into an accident, don't you? With proper training, it's all right.
With our proper training, you're fine. The biggest injuries we get typically are the kids who go home and are on the playground or on the bed or on the couch trying to do things they've seen the kids doing in the gym, but they haven't been trained to do. We have a very safe program here. The coaches are trained very extensively in progressions and what skills to do at what level. And we have safety mats that help to take care of in the gym. We are very fortunate that we don't have a lot of injuries at this level of gymnastics anymore. It's typically the kids who go out on the playground who get hurt.
So supervision is the key. And an interesting aside, her father started this business, and he runs now a summer camp for the Sheriff's Association on Cayuga Lake. And I met him, and they are dedicated just as she's dedicated here. They take really good care of kids at the camp, for kids who can't afford it. And the sheriffs of the various counties support this with donations.
Yes.
Please say hello. He does wonderful work. She does wonderful work. This is a wonderful place. I keep saying nice things because there are so many nice things to think about. What parting words would you tell them to make them come and call you?
Fall registration is open soon and classes will be filling really quickly. So please call, visit our website, stop by anytime soon. Fall classes will start in September, but as soon as the Olympics start, the classes fill up. So
What kind of classes?
we do mostly gymnastics, but we also offer dance. We offer mixed martial arts, which is a mix of a karate and wrestling style. They do kickboxing and they do all kinds of stuff.
You could dance. You could teach me the tango?
I cannot, but we have teachers who could.
I'm set. I'll see you. You may be doing the tango. You never know what'll happen.
Around Town with Henry Dormann will return in a moment.
Yeah, it's going down. We about to live it up, y'all. Let's go.
It's a big world, and now we're loving this town. It's our turn, so put your hands up. We on the big screen, and everybody's here living out our dreams. Dreams, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Don't be scared, take a chance. Come on, give me a hand. It's time to laugh, time to smile. Now let's get up and dance. Come on, everybody, let's live it up. Let it out if you can't get enough. This right here gon' make you jump, jump, jump. This is home. This is the place. We break it out, sing it loud, scream and shout. This is home. Hey, yeah. This is home.
Life, it never stops moving, getting from here to there. managing long hours at work, juggling a busy home. You need a bank that keeps up. That's Chemung Canal Trust Company. Bank online, bank with our mobile app, deposit a check with your smartphone. Open an account at Chemung Canal and bank with us anywhere, anytime. Chemung Canal Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
This is home.
We now return to Around Town with Henry Dormann.
Do you ever wonder what it's like for the first day of college? It must be mind-boggling and frightening. But the provost of Elmira College, he knows everything. And he's going to tell us what tips you might like to know to help on the first day of school. And his name is Charles Lindsay. I keep getting him mixed up with the former mayor of New York. He was kind of a good-looking guy, too. You ever know? Did you ever know him?
John Lindsay,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, that's right.
Nice fella. Anyway, what does the provost of a school do?
Well,
it sounds lofty.
When I took the job, I actually looked it up in the dictionary, and it gave me two choices. One is a high-ranking academic official at a college, and the other is the magistrate of a prison. So I decided I wanted to go with the first one. So, but the real truth is that I oversee the academic program. I'm involved with hiring faculty, evaluating faculty, helping them develop new curriculum, that sort of thing.
A big wheel.
Oh, well, I try to be. So, and I get the chance to work with students as well, introducing them to the curriculum. I'm going to be meeting with some students in the next couple of days who are new to the school. Mm-hmm. That's always exciting.
Well, it must be something, an experience of a lifetime to have the first day of college. What tips and advice could you give to those who are coming to Elmira College for the first time?
Well, I think everyone goes through anxiety the first day of college. And so one thing to recognize is that you're not alone. And so I'd say ask questions. That we have a tremendous support system here, and all colleges and universities do. There's people who are there to help. That's the first thing to recognize. And some advice I'd give is to join a club or an organization, because that's a way to...
What kind of clubs and organizations?
Well, we happen to have 100 here.
100?
100. There's some religious organizations, everything from that to a cigar smoking club.
Really?
Yes. So you usually can find something to your liking.
Do you have to smoke outside?
You have to smoke outside, yes.
Gee, I'm a cigar smoker. I could join this club? Or do I have
you
to be
would
a student?
you could come as an honored guest, absolutely.
Wow.
So, or a sport team or some activity that's going to join you with the campus community, because the bottom line is it's about people and connecting with people, and that's going to help with making the transition to college.
What happens if you're in trouble? Who do you call? It's embarrassing, first of all, to admit you're in trouble, but who do you call to get help?
Well, all students have an academic advisor, and so that means that there's a faculty member that's looking out for them. And so that's someone that they get to know and can go to right away. There's also someone called a director of retention and advocacy here. Most institutions have something like that.
That's some title.
Yeah, advocacy, and that's advocating for students, advocating for their needs, and that's someone that if you're afraid of faculty members, you can come and talk to someone that really can help sort through and find out what office to go to, or just help you think about what the best choices are for you.
And that's the person that cuts red tape.
That's right. That's right. Some other advice I'd have for students starting out is just to recognize that not having all the answers is okay. That's a good thing. Most students change the major that they're thinking about at least twice. So if someone says, I'm definitely going to be majoring in business, that's not always the case. So that's just fine. We have a career services office and people that help with thinking about other options. And I think college is a healthy opportunity to try new things. So that's my piece of advice. Try new subject areas, because often there's one that you find that you never anticipated you were going to like, and it becomes your career, your profession.
You must have fascinating experiences. What in this field, what annoys you the most?
What annoys me the
Yeah.
most? I think it's sad sometimes when students don't take advantage of the opportunities that are there for them, that they don't speak up. It's fantastic when students speak up in class and participate. I used to teach economics and statistics, and the dynamic part of the class depends on students participating, giving their opinion. And I guess that's the thing that a lot of students are surprised by, that their opinion matters in college, and then they're expected to be a part of that kind of discussion. So I'm sad when students don't avail themselves of that opportunity.
You want them to be listened to and to listen.
Absolutely. That realize that there's we're trying to promote a genuine dialogue about ideas.
One point you brought up, that you studied and majored in economics.
Yes.
Does this mean that all this knowledge that you've gotten had made you wealthy?
Certainly not. Economists are known for being very theoretical and having wonderful, lofty ideas, and when it comes to the marketplace and finance, they don't necessarily show up that well. But the part of the field that I love is students suddenly getting an idea of how the economy of the country really works. Some notion that they can hold their political leaders accountable by understanding economics. So it's worthwhile, even though I haven't gotten rich.
This leads me to a next question, which is what's going to happen in the next months economically?
Oh, you'd like me to make some economic predictions?
Oh, I will make headlines.
Well, I would make a general statement that things are going to be a bit volatile until we settle on who this president is going to be. And then the markets will adjust and know that this is the new normal, and we can pretty much have a little more probably steady growth because we'll know what the game plan is going forward.
What happens if somebody wants to ask a question? Is there a phone number, a website that people could contact you or contact someone?
Absolutely. Admissions is the group that typically answers those kinds of questions, or people are interested in general information about the institution. And I'm always open to talking with people from off campus, and I'd enjoy doing that.
What's the number on the website?
607 area code 735-1700.
And the website?
And the website is www.elmira.edu.
I told you he knew everything.
Oh.
Give him a ring. It's a wonderful school, and they have such great, I guess you would say, teaching tools here that I haven't found in many other colleges. This is such a friendly, happy place.
I think that's because the faculty really do focus on student interest and student needs, and right away the students feel part of a community. The faculty members become almost friends, and I know students that have called faculty decades later to say, guess what happened to me? So they forge that kind of bond, a mentoring relationship.
Gee, I'm ready to go to college. Now, if you come here, look me up. I'll probably be in one of the classes. Bye-bye.
You're watching WENY HD.